Back in the game, no more gapping. Let's get this freaking video started. I know what it is. So y'all, man, feel like a Coomer, bruh. A Coomer. A guy he just beats playing with him, stroking the chicken, bruh. Who'll be watching the website like crazy, like 20 times a day. Who doesn't stop, who has like 30 tabs and 5 browser apps to save the best exclusive videos out. I feel like it, bro. I feel like the state of a Coomer today. I didn't have so much of a high energy today because I had a nocturnal emission again, the WET dream, the wet dream and stuff. Just keep happening, these attacks. I woke up, I had a dream. It was just some guy or whatever in a dream, or some women. And she was just doing something to him in a dream, like guzzling him off or whatever. And then I just like busted inside the dream. And then I woke up like, why the hell am I so like, I didn't feel nothing at first. And then I realized I am. And then I had to like change and wash myself again, wash, the clothes. Tired of doing that shit because the laundry is broken. It's like you just get attacked, man. I didn't have so much of a high energy today. I still went out, you know what I'm saying? Went outside, but you just get attacked. I don't even do the deeds anymore. When you don't do the deeds, and we're going to get these attacks, or these thoughts are going to try to come. So it's best we don't try to like feed onto the lustful thoughts. Because we're not going out in public and lusting after like women. It's just coming in our dreams because we're not feeding that desire, that beast. So it's isolated because we've been doing this so long, our whole lives. We've been taught this. So imagine you doing it yourself, but you're not doing it. You're leaving it to itself. That beast is going to grow. So we got to know how to control it and just ignore it. Or we got to prohibit ourselves around people who be lusting, trying to get women or that, because that lustful energy is going to be sneaky and travel to our subconscious mind, and then now we're leaking our sexual energy to the point where it's coming out of us. Like, I'm thinking a lot of times when we're getting these wet dreams, like, of course it's not seen as like a relapse, but I think a lot of times it's due to our bodies, us unintentionally leaking our sexual energy to a point where our bodies is releasing that of our bodies. So we got to be careful. We got to be laser focused. If you're on a guy or whatever who's very lustful, you have a friend, because guys, they lustful. They like to talk about women and fucking around and all that. We got to be careful and know how to like take it, joke, and not have no energy to it. And then when you go outside, you're going to see some sexy ass bitches, man. I'm telling you, bro. That's okay. That's going to be like a little thing onto it if you see a sexy ass bitch, but you're not going to talk to her because whatever. It's the fact that you're around your friend and he's talking about lustful women and women he can't get and all that. That's what's going to affect it more, because that's energy. This girl, you see her, you don't even know this girl. She's just walking around, whatever the fuck. So you're not going to even take it that serious. But your friend or whatever guy you talk to, they're lustful. So that energy is going to affect you more because you talk to this person, right? So that energy is going to attach to you somehow, and then you're going to have a reminder to think lustfully. You don't even want to. You're bored, but it just happens because your brain wants the dopamine. So we got to know how to control ourselves and be a monk in the city, because it's going to be hard, because a lot of people are going to try to drain that excess energy. And I don't know if you're around some people, workers, or whatever, they have lustful energy, bro. Let's be honest. And that energy is going to feed on your energy. There's entities out here because they don't control themselves and they feel it. So when you're around these people, just know that they're going to project their lustful desire on you, especially women. Or it don't matter if they don't say nothing. It's all energetic. They're going to project it onto you. And it's important for you to be a monk in the city and be still as much as you can, because it's going to happen. Because that's just how it is in this country. Like, it's weird as fuck here, and it's just weird. And you're going to go through these attacks where you just release. Not unintentionally. Unintentionally. You're going to wake up soaked all the time. You got to have to wash yourselves. Wash your PJs, your shorts. because you soaked. Because a lot of people around you are in this lustful ass energy because their life isn't going nowhere. They're miserable. Life is bad. So the only vice they could really feed off is drugs or sex. I mean, I don't know if people like are fucking each other or not. I don't mean to get that realistic because people are lonely out here. It's separated because things are bad and people are in survival mode. So what people are going to use as advice is lust. So just know that when you're around people, that's going to be projected onto you daily. So you got to know how to be a monk in the city or act like you're in a monk that's in the middle of nowhere and act like you're in a city. Have this mindset and be still. Step away from it. Tell your friend, hey, let me go to the restroom. Hey, let me go do that real quick. And breathe and let go of that thoughts. Because people are going to project their lustful energy onto you, bro. And that's going to leak and pour out of your sexual energy that you have in your body, which is transmuted to wit your life force. You know, that you use to connect to God. You wonder why it's so hard for you to tap in sometimes because of people around you. So you're going to have to know how to be balanced. Like it's difficult. That's why you be having these dreams and these attacks. It's not even you. It's because the people around you are projecting that unintentionally. Because if people don't have another vice, what vice are going to have? sex, bro. Lust. And they're not probably going to have legs. I don't know if they can. They're going to go on their phones and that's lust. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to unintentionally project that energy out of you because in humans, when we do it, we release a certain chemical, release an odor, an emission when we do it, there's sweat. That energy is going to carry out around you. And you wonder why you're getting all these, you're feeling a certain way, you're feeling these thoughts. You don't even feel it like that. You're just balanced, but you're feeling it around you. It's because the people that's around you. So that's why I feel like a Coomer, bro. Like, you be feeling high, your mind be clear. You're not lustful, you feel like a child. You be running around, focused. And when you get around certain people, you just feel like a Coomer. You feel like, did I relapse again? Did I go back to? We feel so perverted because these people are just lustful. That's their vice. They don't have control because their life isn't going anywhere, especially in this country. So they're going to project that lustful energy and you're going to feel a Coomer. And then you wake up all of a sudden, you have a wet dream. Now it's like you're soaked. Like, what the hell did I do? You would have thought that you stroked the chicken. You would have thought that you humped your mattress. You didn't, bro. It's the people. It's the environment, man. It's these entities trying to feed off the sexual energy, man. And it's going to come in out of your body. Your body, as a defense mechanism, is fighting against that. And you feel like a Coomer, like you feel like you're on day one, but you're not. You went so far. It's just that you're dealing with it in this country, so you're going to deal with it. I just felt like a Coomer. My energy wasn't as high today, but this is crazy how it is. You got to deal with this shit, but know how to be a monk in the city. Be balanced. The tone that you give off is going to be the energy that's expressed. So make sure you're joking. It's not for real. And pull back sometimes. And don't really develop that lust energy because it's very sneaky. So, yeah, man.